Bonjour et bienvenue à la classe de français. Hello and welcome to French class. My name is Paul Perrot, or Paul Perrot in French, and I'm excited to be teaching French 1 at Jefferson this year. This is my third year with APS and my first here at Jefferson. I also teach Latin at Swanson. Prior to coming to APS, I taught Latin in Loudoun County Public Schools for 10 years. I'm a graduate of Georgetown University, and this is my 18th year teaching. Allow me to introduce myself a bit further. My family name is French. My father was born in France to an American mother and a French father. My father emigrated to the U.S. following World War II. While he made some effort to teach French to me and my siblings, it wasn't until college that I truly developed my affinity for the language. Subsequently, I have traveled to France many times and at one point lived there for nearly 3 years. I am pleased to show you our classroom and also some of the books we will be using this year. The main goals of this class are to develop basic proficiency, speaking, listening, reading, and writing in French. To this end, we have begun the year with a lot of choral repetition to help students develop an ear for the language and to give them practice using their French mouth muscles so they can repeat what they hear with confidence. I have asked students to learn a new password to recite each day as they enter our classroom. The first week it was Big Surprise, bonjour, or hello. The second week, enchanté, or pleased to meet you. And this week, the mot de passe is il n'y a pas de quoi, or you're welcome. Right now we are learning basic vocabulary as we concentrate on simple conversational exchanges. Students can state their name when asked, and they can ask each other and me our names. They can also ask each other how they are doing. We will continue to build on this foundation throughout the year. Students recite the day and date of the week every day in class. They will soon be asked to do this from memory. Then they will be asked to write the date from memory. To build up to this exercise, we are following the same strategy as they learn to write the days of the week and the months to support a full understanding of the date. Soon we will add numbers 1 to 31, both cardinal and ordinal, to be followed by multiples of 10 to 100. As new words and phrases are introduced, I write them on the board and encourage students to copy them in their notebooks. Note-taking skills are very important in a language class, and will help students develop their ability to hunt language from me and from one another, an essential skill for speakers of any language. You can support your student's success in class by encouraging her or him to take notes, simply jotting down new words and expressions as we meet them. So please ask your student to show you the notebook, and if your student is not using it, please help to get her or him on board with the program. The immediate environment of our French classroom and the school will form a big part of our early work and prepare us to begin reading basic French. Our textbook is T'es branché, which means something like, are you connected? We will also use a selection of small readers. These are pictured along with me in my baguette in the second slide. Another thing you can do to help is to encourage your student to watch movies or familiar cartoons and even TV shows in French. Subtitles in English are fine. Please use them. Astute and motivated students will soon figure out that it is also helpful to use subtitles in French. The main point is to hear the music of the language as much as possible. Students can also do this by listening to French radio or songs on the internet. Most important, please make sure your student completes homework and takes notes in class. French is a wonderful language, and I am very pleased to be teaching here at Jefferson. You can help build your child's motivation to persevere through the challenges of learning a new language by helping her or him understand how useful it is to know other languages, and especially French, since French is spoken throughout the world in over 50 countries and across 5 continents. Advanced language study will also help open doors to the more selective colleges and universities. You should know that colleges are looking for 3 years of high school language credits. And although our middle schoolers can fulfill this language requirement by the end of 9th grade, it is wise to think of high school credits pertaining to work completed during the high school years, because the selective schools are mostly interested in higher language study and students who continue their language for 3 years in high school, that is, at least through 11th grade, more persuasively demonstrate the kind of superior academic aptitude sought by selective colleges and, just as important, their scholarship committees. Yes, scholarships can go a long way to defray the costs for your child to attend college. The supplies students need are similar for all classes. For best success in French, you can help by making sure that your child comes prepared with her or his notebook and that your student is using this notebook. Also important are pencil and paper. And don't forget the 3x5 cards your student needs to make vocab cards. You'll laugh because, silly me, I gave them rubber bands to keep the cards together. Much better, I think, will be a snack-sized Ziploc. I'll leave to your imagination what happened with those rubber bands, but the most essential supply for class is a well-rested student with homework complete, ready and motivated to learn. My class syllabus is posted to the school's Back to School Night resource page and is also posted on the class page in Canvas. If you have any questions, please contact me by email if you can, or call the school and leave me a message. Thank you. Merci.